welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. I am Heather the Confetti Stitcher, and we are doing the weekly Magical Stitches homework. So we're working on George, which is George Washington crossing the Delaware, and it's piece 108 of 112, 218-ish thousand stitches, and we are 77.65% done. This is stitched on 18 count, I think. It's either 18 or 16, I always forget. 18 count, 2/1 using Sullivan's floss that was donated to us, and the whole project will have like 23 million stitches. So we're going to see 2 projects this week. Well, at least. I have 3 projects I'm working on, George and then 2 Hades. And we'll see one of the Hades, possibly the other, depending on how I'm feeling boredom-wise at the end of the week. But we are also, well, work-wise, we're pretty busy with state testing, so that's going to eat up a lot of my stitchy time. But let me flip you around and show you my progress. So we are finishing up 250 stitches, which this is all one color, so it should go relatively quickly. 250 stitches for penalty for the pig task, because I don't have anything with a pig on it. This will also be used for the angel task, because I don't have anything with an angel on it. So this is my oldest whip of the 3 that I am currently working on. It is supposed to be done by February. I stitched the most color with the most stitches. I don't know how you would say that. The heaviest color over the entire piece first, and now I'm going back in and filling in kind of by page-ish. But this is the 4th row of pages that we are finishing. And as soon as we're down here, I'm going to have to scroll the rods. So this is basically the top. There's this, about that much that's rolled up. I had to take this project off. I forget why, but otherwise you would see the top of it. So I think the 250 will go into here. I don't know about the other 250, but we're just going to try to get the bottom of the page and we'll see where we end up. So these are all vlog style, and I will see you tomorrow. Hey guys, it is Tuesday the 20th, and I have unrolled George, so I thought I would check in and show you what he's looking like. So here is what we're looking at. So here's the 4 pages and what we have left. So that little bit is the hat. Everything else is sky. So I'm going to load this up on the frame and work on the second homework. I put in like 66 stitches last night of the second piece of homework. So I took a picture, uploaded it, and now I'm going to take a new picture once I get this re-scrolled and back on the frame, so I can put the rest in. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, welcome back. It's Wednesday, right? Yes. The 14th? No, 21st. Way off. And I finished my bit on George last night. It's also like 60 degrees today, which for us Californians means it's freezing. think I can show you. There we go. So not a whole lot, but we did move it and started on the next page. I'm gonna have to move it 2 more times, I'm pretty sure. And I had my scissors on here, just like I do now, but they were pointing downward, and when I rolled it, it punched a hole in the fabric. So I'm gonna need to fix that. It wasn't too bad. I think it was only like a couple of threads that got severed, so I may have to go back in and weave some new threads through and see if that works. But it's currently like on the roll, so I have to wait until I finish all these pages to go back in and do that, which is fine. Anyway, I got a piece of hair in my mouth. Today we are starting on Lakeside, which I don't know why it's so wonky. I need to maybe pull up this bit. But we have a lot of thread that's going to be used that's brown. So this is going to get 1,000 total stitches for something with stars in it and something with a messy back. Which, I mean, like whatever your messy back is, or messiest back. So I mean, either of them would work, but Lakeside needs more stitches anyway, so. Anyway, that's going to be my goal for today. We'll see how much of it I actually accomplish. I was hoping I would have something to show you guys today, but unfortunately, it's taking its time. So maybe in a day or 2. And I think that's all I have to share with you guys. I'm trying to think if there's anything else, but nothing that I know of. So I will work on that and come back and show you my progress tomorrow. Hey guys, welcome back. It is Thursday, 22nd. It's like 5:30 and we were testing today, so it took a long time. But the good news is that I finished my homework I finished my weekly task for Lakeside, and I only have one more to do tonight. So I put in 500 and it took a little while, and I'll probably only be able to get another 500 in tonight, but I am finally done with work for the day and I'll show you what it looks like. So we got some of this filled in, added a little bit over here, and then a lot of just random brown stitches. We did add some more to the boat, like the bottom of it right here. And you can see we are working some more. So you can see this trunk of this tree right here is really starting to come into shape. And I think we got a little more dock filled in too. Yeah, I know progress on this one's hard to see, but I'm hoping I get a different color too. Kind of sick of brown for a while. But I'm just taking whatever color is next up at the top and going with it. So that's where I'm at, and I will see you guys with at least 500 stitches tomorrow. Hey guys, welcome back. It is Saturday the 24th? Yes. It's like 11:15 and my stitchy group has started, so I'm going to go join them in a minute. But I put in the rest of my homework stitches. So kind of hard to see what I did, but I added some greens, like mostly up here, and a few that are down on the side. So it's coming along. I'm going to work on this more for one of the monsters. I'll just start stitching with my stitchy group and we'll see how much I get done. I usually do tend to get quite a bit done when I'm on the group, but we'll see. I also, if you remember the other day, I mentioned that there was something coming that I was waiting for. Well, I got my first Christine bag. Isn't this awesome? I could not resist the rainbows and the pink. So pretty. It ended up going up north and taking a detour for some reason. I don't know why. But that's the US mail system. At least it came. So that's all I have to share with you guys for today. Not much going else crafty wise. Not much else going on crafty wise. Words. Yeah, so I will check in with you tomorrow and we'll see how much I have finished. Hey guys, welcome back. It's Sunday the 26th, I think, 25th. I put in 1,161 stitches yesterday, but today we ended up cleaning the house all morning. My mother-in-law came over for lunch, and then I did some stitching, and then just wasn't really into it. Hi, buddy. Had a little bit of bad news, so kind of put me off my stitching, but put in 366 tonight. So I'm currently working on the monsters task for 1,000 stitches. So this is the medium one. I only have the small one left to do. And the weekly homework, it's a good week this week. We'll see if Family Guy's on. We'll see if, or which one I want to choose, but I'm gonna flip you around. So this is what we're looking like. Pretty much all of the dark over here, the dark green and the black. Well, not all of it, but like starting from like here on down got added. So it's really starting to come together. And we're currently sitting at 24.08% of it completed. I've had a little bit of a distraction. Hi, buddy. The next homework task is 1,000 stitches on someplace you would want to party, so I could use either of these two. So I'm thinking I'm going to keep going with this one because it is still further away from being complete, but we'll see what happens after I finish another like 500 stitches. So anyway, that's all I have for you guys for tonight, and I will see you all tomorrow. Hey guys, welcome back. It is Monday the 26th. It's 10:30 at night, and I finally finished my monthly monster. So I put in 2,000 stitches, but they're tenths, so they count as 1,000. And we're going to, I think I'm gonna, let me flip you around. So here's the progress that I made. As you can see, I filled in a lot more greens over here, basically up here, down here, and around here. So we're starting to see a lot of definition. A lot of this trunk got filled in, and I finished the threads. So now both pieces have ended threads. We're currently at 24.71% on here. This one we're past 24 or 25, so I think I might continue with this one for the 1,000 stitches on something you have to or someplace you would party. So obviously beach party or lake party. But because this is a larger piece, I think I want to continue it. See if we can start to get more of this area filled in. But as for tonight, it is well past my bedtime. I haven't been sleeping well the past couple of nights because the cats and the birds have been keeping me up. And I have to be up super early tomorrow because I have a family testing who's currently vacationing on the West Coast, on the East Coast. So I have to get up like 2 hours early so they can test in a regular time for them. But yeah, I'm gonna go read some Court of Thorn and Roses, and I will see you all tomorrow with stitching on one of these two, but more than likely more on here. So I will see you then. Hey guys, welcome back. You get a little bit of a change of angle today. Not as today, it's Wednesday the 28th. It's like almost 2. I have a meeting or a testing session coming up, so I'm gonna try to stitch during the session. We'll see if it works. But I keep forgetting that it's already the end of May, or end of April almost. That being said, here's my May plans. my Maynia plans. I'm gonna stitch George. But here is my progress on Lakeside. I did choose to do this for the weekly homework. So this is gonna get 2,000 put in. I put in 700-ish last night. It was like 716, I think, or something like that. So I have almost, or I guess not. I decided I'm going to do this for both prompts. So I have the weekly homework, like I said, which will be 2,000 stitches on this one. And then I have one more monster left, which is 500 stitches, which on these would be 1,000. So I might transfer to this one for the 1,000, but I think I'm just going to stick with this because I am starting to make some pretty good progress in filling in a lot of stitches. So the top 2 squares are totally done across the row. And most of the third, we'll see if I can finish it before I run out of, we'll see if I can finish it before May and before I start the next month of stitching. So I'm guessing that this weekend there's going to be a pop-up event, because there usually is when the week ends on like Thursday or Friday. But we will see what that's gonna look like. And you can see I'm starting to fill in a lot of the yellows. So I'm gonna continue stitching on this. I don't have any haul to show you. It is kind of hard getting into the stitching mode. I've been reading the Court of Thorn and Roses series again since the 4th or 5th book came out, and they're really long. I've been more into that, and I think all the confetti is actually starting to get to me a little bit, but mostly it's just not having a lot of time with all testing and stuff that I feel like I need a brain break, and stitching for me is not a brain break. Because of all of the colors. So yeah, we'll see if I can finish both of those by Friday. It's already Wednesday, so a little worried about that, but if I can't do it, I can't do it. Not a huge deal. But I don't have any more doctor's appointments in the immediate future that I know of, so we will see if I can finish them. I don't have any testing tomorrow, I don't think, so or Friday. Should probably double check that, but so I might have 2 days of nonstop stitching, which would be helpful. So anyway, that's all I have for you guys. I will see you all tomorrow. Hey guys, welcome back. It is Thursday. Feels like Friday, but it's only Thursday. It's the 29th, so we have one more day left of trying to finish homework. And I finished the weekly homework, and I am trying to finish the last monster. So today I put in 834 stitches, which means 300 of those are the monthly. So tomorrow I have to do 700, and we will see if I succeed. So you can see the tree trunk is really taking effect. We got some rocks down here. Yesterday I put in 750 exactly. And I was like very end of the thread trying to finish up to get exactly 300 of the monthly homework. But we filled in more of this boat, so it's really the tree is just really coming into play. And it's starting to actually look like a picture. We can see the well-defined leaves. I did some, so we ended up doing some black, and now we're doing some 734, I think. Apparently it's day of 34s because I was stitching with 434 earlier. And I finished right around here, so I was able to fill in a lot of confetti stitches over here, which for me is very satisfying, getting in those ninja stitches. Still like one or two up here, which are driving me nuts, but I have to get these parts first, like some of these ninja stitches, because they are higher than this one, and that's how I'm doing this piece, is left to right, top to bottom, whatever that next stitch is. But yeah, I did a lot of yellows and oranges, so that's why we're seeing this. And I think I mentioned before, I messed up down here on the bottom somewhere, so I'm really trying to stay at the top so that as I get more of this filled in, it won't be so confusing trying to remember which ones are correct and which ones are wrong. And it happened up here as well, but not as big of a deal, and I think that's why these are off, is because I did it up here and then stitched all the way down, and these ones are like, they're off by like 2 or 3 stitches. So anyway, but yeah, I'm really, really glad I stuck with this one because it's turning out really well. It was 94 degrees today, so I'm hoping it cools down. It's supposed to, but ugh. I feel like sweaty and gross. Even though we had the AC on, we always try to turn it up a little, so. It's like 11:20. I stayed up way too late reading last night, so I've had a mild headache all day. And so I'm going to call it a night, and I will see you all after my 700 stitches that I will get done tomorrow. Have a good night. Hey guys, welcome back. I did not come to you yesterday because I forgot to actually film. So it is May 1st. It's Saturday. The fact that I had to think about that is a little sad. It's like 9 o'clock in the morning. I had a very early doctor's appointment, but I finished basically at the last minute. Okay, I still had like half an hour left, but my 1,000 stitches for the monsters task for magical stitches. So we got a lot filled in. I'm really happy with how it is looking. Even though I'm trying to fix my screw up spots, but that's fine. So yeah, it is really coming together. And I'm currently sitting at, I want to say, I know we've reached at least 27%. I think we're about 27, maybe and a quarter. I think last time I looked it was like 27.06. but I think that was towards the beginning of the 1000. So yeah, I'm happy with it. They are giving us a break this weekend from weekly homework, so we actually don't have a task to do, but since it is May 1st, we are working on George this month, or at least the first 15 days. So we're basically starting the 5th, well, we've already started a little bit, but working on the 5th row of pages. Right? Yes. And we basically just started a little bit of the first page. There we go. So I have my stitchy group starting in a couple of hours. Tighten up bolts so the whole thing doesn't collapse on me. And yeah, so we're going to work on the new set of monthly monsters. See how many of those we can get done this weekend. Probably only one, because I don't actually have much stitchy time at all tomorrow. We are going to San Diego for a baseball game to meet up with my father and sister-in-law. So that's gonna be fun, but since George is my focus project for May, and the only project I'm working on in May, he's not going to go in the car because he can't fit. And then same thing on Friday, we're going to Disneyland, which is an hour and a half away, and I have work that morning, so George also will not be going to Disneyland. Just bad timing, but we'll see if George only sees the first 15 days of May or if I take him all the way through, but we'll be curious to see what happens. But that being said, I'm going to go start working on him and get as much of him done as I can, and I'm going to end this video here so that you will see I forgot what I was gonna say. Basically, so you'll see George. You saw the starting point on George. So stay tuned for next week's video. Hopefully it's only a week. I know this one was a little long, but I had a few days where my stitching was a little less, so I feel like my videos were a little short. Got a clump of lip gloss on my lip. Anyway, so thank you all for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed this week's video. If you're not subscribed and you'd like to be, don't forget to hit that button. Leave a comment or a question if you have any down below, and I will see you all in my next vlog series. Take care. Hey guys, welcome back to a new vlog series. Today is Saturday the 1st, and we are starting Maynia with George, and he will stay with us for all of Maynia. I am Heather the Confetti Stitcher, and if you're new here, I'm working on normally 3 projects, which are all huge, but the one we are going to be focusing on for pretty much this whole vlog series is a piece of the George Washington crossing the Delaware painting. There are 112 of us stitching it, and I have piece 108, which is all sky. So we're going to see lots of blue and lots of gray. But I am stitching it for currently for magical stitches for the monster monthly prompt of the 1500 stitches, because we're on a break for the weekly homework because May started on Saturday. So I'm going to flip you around and show you my progress. I put in 622 stitches today. It's about 9 o'clock, so I have to go make dinner. And I added all of this 334. So the way I'm doing this one is kind of page-ish, but really it's kind of following along. So I did like all of this, came back up this way, and then came back down again. So just kind of however it flows, because I was getting page lines on the page before these. So, but we are on the 5th row of pages, and we currently are at 78.17% done out of 218,196 total stitches. We're getting there, but it's still a lot. There's 100 total pages, so 10 pages of 10. And since we're only on the 5th row, yeah. But anyway, so what's going to happen is I'm going to finish this thread out on the next page. Same thing, I'll just start following it up. Probably won't get very far. I use really long thread lengths, but I don't have too much. And then I'll come back up here and do whatever the next color is, and continue on that way. And I'm excited to get to this part where there's not a lot of stitching. But anyway, that's where I'm going to leave you tonight. I probably will not see you tomorrow because we're going to be in San Diego all day. But I will come back and see you on Monday, which I'm not going to have a lot of progress this week, I won't lie. I have testing all week for state testing because I'm a teacher. But we'll see, and I at least want to get the one monster done. But thanks for checking in. If you like vlog style videos and if you like large projects, I hope you decide to stick around if you're new, and if you've been here a while, welcome back. I hope you guys enjoy George. So I will see you all on Monday. Hey guys, welcome back. It is Tuesday, right? Yeah, Tuesday, May 4th. May the 4th be with you. We are not doing Star Wars today because we are doing George, but I finished 169 yesterday. So color 169 on the page I'm working on, which was like 450 stitches. So I basically finished that page and then finished the thread, or the length of the thread on the next page. And I forgot that I hadn't filmed yesterday, so I started stitching today. I don't have a count yet because I'm still highlighting. But I'm about halfway through the page with the next color, which is 518. And I'm working on the largest monster, which is 1,500 stitches. So once I finish that, then I'm going to do the 900 for the weekly homework. And then I'll continue for the next monster. So going a little slow because work right now, we are state testing, which is, it's a lot. So it's, yeah, very tired. So it is going slower because my days are longer and I can't stitch while testing. So I'm trying to do everything I need to do that I'm able to do while I'm working or while I'm testing, so that at night I can just relax and stitch. I don't have any testing tomorrow, so I am sleeping in finally because I haven't been able to sleep in like a week and a half. And I won't be able to this weekend either. So anyway, let's turn you around and show you where I'm at. Pay no attention to the fact that it's still March apparently. So here is the page that we're working on. We have, basically you can pretty much see where the page is. So I finished all the 169, which is that lighter gray, and this current thread color works best to come down. I'm working back up, which is this lighter blue that I'm working on right now. Come back and then go back down again. So these ones aren't too bad. I'm actually able to keep my momentum going with it. So we should finish this page this week sometime. If not today, then tomorrow. It's really not that many stitches left, but we will see how far I have. I have 427 stitches left in order to finish the monster, which I can do today for sure. Just not sure how long it will take me to maybe start the next month or the next stitching for the homework, but we shall see. I will check in with you tomorrow and let you know. Hey guys, welcome back. What is today? Thursday. What month are we in? What is today? 6th? Yes. And it is about 5 o'clock at night. Oh, sorry. And I am in the middle of testing my kids for state testing, so we ended up having some issues this morning and haven't been able to do it till late, and I think we're gonna go until probably pretty late tonight, but I have been stitching. I finished the 300 I needed for the first homework task, and I'll continue. I have to go run to the store to get some cat food before I start the next test. They needed a little break too. And then I will be back to stitch some more and test some more. So I'm going to flip you around and show you my current setup because it's pretty awesome. So I'm testing my kids on there, so the camera is pointed this way, so they cannot see this on the screen. And I have both of my entertainment devices. So for testing, the way it's set up is it will put us both on video, but the audio is disabled until one of us needs it. And I have to approve it, so I'm allowed to be as loud as I want. And I don't really need to be on camera-ish. Like, they can still see that I'm there, but they can't really tell what I'm doing. And yeah, they just test, and I just look up every now and then to make sure that they are doing what they need to. So anyway, I finished up the 51st page. 41st? 41st. Which ends right about here, I think. And this one had like, I want to say like 5 or 6 colors on it. And then my next page ends right about here. So I'm currently working on, or with, ooh, what color is that? 169 maybe? Not actually sure. But I finished up the 1500 monster task, and like I said, I did the 300 for the first task. I didn't film last night because I totally spaced out and forgot. I got a massage yesterday, like last night, so I only got in 100 stitches last night, but I will not be stitching tomorrow at all, and I won't be filming tomorrow because we're going to be in Disneyland all day. At least I highly doubt I'll be stitching tomorrow because I'm not going to get back until probably 9 or 10 at night, so I can pretty much say with 99.9% accuracy that I will not be stitching. But I do have all day, well, most of the day Saturday and all day Sunday. So we will see. Well, most of the day Sunday. I forgot it's Mother's Day here in the US, so we have lunch, but I'll be able to stitch the rest of the time. So I have 600 more stitches to do for the weekly task, which I think I'll be able to get that in no problem, especially now that I'm stitching while testing. But yeah, it's coming along, and I'm still excited to get over there. And I was making masks last night too for Disneyland. I wanted to make some themed ones, so I was doing that this morning and then yesterday, so I would show them to you, but they're not in here. But anyway, that's all I have for you for today, and I will check in with you on probably Saturday. Hey guys, welcome back. It is Sunday, Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all of the current mothers who are trying, and fur baby mothers, and people who don't want to become mothers. Which means today is the 9th. Yes. And it is like almost 10. No, it's only 9. Sorry, that's a lot of ums. I finally finished my weekly homework. Felt like it was coming down to the wire a little bit, but at least it still got done. We went to my mother-in-law's house for lunch, and it was the first time we could see all of his family, well, his mom's side of the family in person, because we all finally got vaccinated, so that was nice. His grandma has not really gotten out other than going to doctor's appointments, like, at all, so we haven't seen her in a year and a half. So that was really nice, and we got next week's homework, so I'll be using George for all 3 prompts, and it's another 900 prompt week. So I'm hoping that I can get those done earlier, because I'm almost done with testing. We're on like the last 2 families, and they just have several kids, so taking a little bit longer than we were expecting. But that means that I'm hoping things are finally winding down with work. We had a super crazy day Friday with Disneyland, as far as I had a meeting that day for work, so I was doing that while on the rides with my earpods in. We did a...
Kill the Mercy, kill the Mercy.
What else did we have? We had... Oh, I had a family who was trying to go to the zoo with tickets, because they can do that for science, and we're having issues with the order, so I was trying to do that. And then we had the last day to approve all orders. So as soon as we got home from Disneyland, I had to approve all the orders that I had pending, because I was waiting for parents to tell me what they wanted to do with the orders. And yeah, Disneyland otherwise was fun, though. It was like, they got rid of Fast Pass, so the only thing you can make a reservation for ride-wise is the new Star Wars ride, and it's basically at 7 a.m. you have to get on and book it and hope that you get on, and they usually sell out within like 20 seconds. So we got that, and that was actually ended up being our first ride of the day. So we were boarding group 28, which means you have to go on, or get in the park basically, and keep an eye on the app, and they'll send you a notification saying your time is coming up to ride. So I don't know how it works if you're not in the park yet. Like for us, parking took about 40 minutes, like to get into the parking garage. So I'm not sure how that works. They give you like a time frame, so it's not like, you have to be in, you have like 5 minutes to get here. It's like an hour or so, but still. But at least you don't have to be in the park to make the reservation, because that's how it used to be. So it was like as soon as the park opened, you had to get on and make the reservation. So, but yeah, all the lines, even without Fast Pass, were like 30, 35 minutes. Apparently, the next day, which was Saturday, my sister-in-law had gone to that as well. And that was a mess. She said lines were like 70, 75 minutes for each ride. So I'm glad we went on Friday, even though it was a pain with work, with it being the last day of the learning period.
Didn't tell me shit.
Sorry. But anyway, so that was fun. We ended up getting back at like 10:30, because we ate dinner there as well. And then, so I didn't do any stitching. And I didn't do any stitching this morning. Wait, what am I saying? We did that on Friday. So Saturday, which was yesterday, I did a lot of stitching. Well, not a lot. I got in like 550, I think. And then that left me like with 125 to do today. So we started stitching when we got home from lunch. I should say I tried to. Didn't actually happen. I got a little caught up on Facebook. as you do. But put in the 125 right before dinner and took a picture, posted it, had dinner, and now I'm filming. So I'm gonna make this my last clip. I know I still need to show you what progress looks like, but that way I can start off the new week kind of fresh. But I have a doctor's appointment on Wednesday. I haven't caught up with you guys with that in a while, but just a quick rundown. The first embryo we implanted, or we put in, didn't implant. The second one did, but we lost it. So I was pregnant for like 5 days, but I guess we're making progress. And now we're trying a natural cycle, but there's still drugs involved. But my first appointment showed that it hasn't been working. So I'm hoping my appointment on Wednesday will go better. But that's where we're at right now. We're just waiting. So Mother's Day was a little hard, but it actually wasn't bad. My aunt gave me a little something just because she knows how it goes and how it feels. So that was really sweet of her. But other than that, it was a good Mother's Day. But yeah, so I'm gonna make this, sorry guys, I'm like super tired. Make this my last clip, like I said, so I can start everything off fresh. Doctor's appointment Wednesday to see if things are progressing, hopefully. Otherwise, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'll try to keep you guys updated on that. There just really hasn't been, I needed to kind of heal from the second one, so just needed a little bit of time to not really tell anybody. Like, I told my mom and stuff, but that's a little different. But I'm gonna flip you around and show you my progress. Finally, after like 20 minutes of yapping. So here is my progress. I am coming down here currently with the 334. Yeah. And this is the very right side of the page, so it's only from here to here. But the 334 is quite prevalent on these pages, so it does fill in quite a bit, which is nice. But this will get another 900 put in for the weekly homework. Hopefully a lot faster this time, but it's looking good. And if I remember, I did buy a new pattern. I will try to put in a picture of it if I remember. But yeah. So I think I'll get a page finish with the next week's homework, hopefully. If not, it's gonna be really close, and I will try to do another monster and put it in there. But Maynia is going okay. I mean, I've only stuck with George, so that part's been good, but not as much progress as I wanted. So I might extend it. We'll see kind of what happens after this week. May is just really bad with work, and now that stuff's opening up, it's not great with that either. So anyway, I'm going to leave you all here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like down below. If you have any questions or comments, leave those below. I know I've been really bad with responding lately. I'm gonna try to get better with that. Like I said, just a lot of stuff going on. And the last minute doctor's appointments have really kind of thrown me for a loop this past like 2 weeks. So yeah, if you aren't already subscribed, subscribe below if you liked this video, and I will see you all next time.